So I thought I will just share some of my car thoughts with you today. And today it's about sinning. So some of you who are religious might know how the Bible, or not the Bible, but the religion, the church, the priests portray sins. You will know that there are those 10 rules that you should listen to. You will know that there are those 7 main sins. And what is that really about? Because it's definitely not about you going and telling your sins to a priest to free you from them. No, it's all about reflecting on your actions and noticing where and when have I done something which wasn't the best, which wasn't something that I morally support, which wasn't something that was good for me. So when have you done that in your life? And it can be that it's easier for you to grasp the meaning of that when you look at those 7 main sins, and it's, lust and greed and the 5 others that I can't remember right now. I have to focus still a bit on driving. And those 10 rules, right? No killing, no cheating, no stealing, and so on, at least in the Catholic religion. And what a sin is very much individual, because it is reflected by the level of consciousness one has. With a lower level of consciousness, sinning is killing. But the people who already have a high consciousness will not even think about killing, because it's just something that doesn't even come to mind when you go a bit further on your path. And so it changes. Then there might come a thing about greed and money and how you act and all of that in your job, in your savings, and so on. And even higher, even further on your path, a sin might already be a little thing. It might be that moment where you realize, oh, I haven't done the right thing. I haven't done that, what I wanted to do. What I felt deep inside me was the right thing to do. And that can be, for example, speaking up about something that you feel is wrong in your surroundings or with your friends. Agreeing with something that you don't really agree with can be that sin already. Or choosing to do something because of peer pressure, but not out of full commitment to yourself and from that commitment of actually doing it and going for that. So where in your life do you feel that you go against yourself, even in the tiniest moments, in the tiniest things? It can be about eating something that is not good for you, but eating it anyway. And you deep down knowing that it's not the right thing, but doing it anyway. Or about saying something and then regretting it to another person. So, there is this gratitude exercise that you can do. Like when people write at the end of the day or at the end of the week what they are grateful for this week or this day. And you can do the same with sins. Where in my life have I done something today or this week that is still on my conscience, that is still not balanced out? Something where your moral code tells you, oh, that thing that is aligned with you. Because it's not about what the church or religion tells you. It's not about what the others tell you is right or wrong. It's about yourself. And you yourself reflecting and feeling that what is right or wrong deep down in your body, in your soul, and following that little voice that wants to do the right thing instead of following the easy way out, instead of following greed, laziness, lust, and whatever else there is that is there to just sway you on your way. So instead of thinking and worrying and having it on your consciousness, feeling bad about things you have done, just start reflecting on them. Start writing them down. Make it a confession, not to a priest, but deep down to yourself. Confess to yourself what you regret. Confess to yourself where you felt you have done something against yourself. And with that, clean your system out. It will basically just be a tool for you to clean your whole being. Make you free of all of that is still so heavy on your conscience. And then you can breathe more fully and feel yourself and feel that what is right for you. And it will also become easier to keep on doing the right thing, because you will notice, you will just become so specific in your choice. You will notice what part of you is making you go for that thing which leads to a sin, your own individual sin. And you will notice what part of you is pushing you to do the right thing. So you would be able to distinguish those parts of yourself, those parts of you that want to do the right thing or want to do the other thing. And then you will just know. It's basically all about learning yourself and how you work. Learning how your system works, because everyone works in a bit different way. For those people who have a higher conscience, it can already be about being disrespectful to a plant or an animal, or becoming irritated with technology without no reason. And for the people who are not that far, it will be maybe about people and hurting people, because they are not even capable of grasping the idea that you can hurt a plant or an animal. So it all depends on you, on your level of consciousness, on your awareness, on your presence, because you have to be present to even notice those things going on in your life. And when you go through life present, it will become a lot easier to notice when you are not following yourself, because there will be signs. And those signs can also be body signs, like a stomach ache or a headache or something suddenly feeling bad. And then you will know, oh, that feels bad. It's probably not something I should be doing. But, if you're not in the moment, you will not even realize that the sign is there. So just stay true to yourself. Try out the practice. Try out writing those things down, reflecting, and maybe deeply regretting them. Maybe apologizing to yourself, apologizing that you have strayed from your own truth. The further you go on this path of being true to yourself, the easier it will become to just be honest. Lying will become something you just don't want to do anymore. You will become self-aware and self-cautious. When you even think about lying and doing something that is not right, it will just become something that family, discuss it with yourself, or even thinking about lying to other people, for being dishonest. So you will just stay true to yourself, no matter what happens, no matter the consequences. And another part of this is just not caring that much anymore. You become free of the worries about the things that could happen where you speak your truth. So life will just become simpler. Life will become truer. You will become aligned with yourself.